Welcome to another Nifty City video. Today we have a special package from Nifty City. It's the QX50 Tesla-Style Screen or the 370 GT crossover. This screen features a 12.1 inch screen, 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. It has a Qualcomm processor with Android 11 as the base software. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. It's got some nozzles for the AC here. Let's go ahead and get this screen installed today, and we'll show you how to play around with the screen and install it in the car. Let's get started. And here is the Infiniti QX50 Dashboard, also a Nissan 370 GT Skyline crossover dashboard. So we'll be installing the 12.1 inch Nifty City Tesla-Style Screen on this type of dashboard today. You first want to start down here at the gear knob shifter. You gotta go ahead and drop this piece right over here. Go ahead and pull out the pin. What you need next is a dash removal tool. You want to go ahead and remove the transmission piece, which is just over here. Go ahead and pry the dash removal tool in between the heated seat switches. Pull it up just like that. You might want to move the transmission into drive in order to get this piece out comfortably. There is two connectors at the bottom. Go ahead and disconnect those. Go ahead and remove these two screws over here in order to remove this trim right over here. Let's go ahead and remove the keypad trim. There are three connectors at the back. Go ahead and remove those. Then you want to go ahead and remove the two screws just up here. Once you've removed the two screws here, you can go ahead and remove this screen piece. You can just pull it out safely towards you. No connectors at the back of this one because you've already disconnected it going to the trim below. There are some modifications to this vehicle. Ignore those. We'll go ahead and remove the two screws up here just between the screen and the hedge unit, and the two screws below the hedge unit. Okay, once you've disconnected the screen, you can go ahead and put it aside since we have no more use for it. You can go ahead and pull that one out too. Disconnect all the connectors coming into the head unit. Disconnect this white AC box and leave it behind the dashboard. Go ahead and separate the AC box from the head unit. Put the AC box behind the dash, then disconnect all the connectors behind the head unit and put the head unit away. It'll be much easier to work with everything once you have all the plugs ready to go. All you need to do is grab the correct wiring from the main harness. So there will be the main harness and then there will be three different connectors that you need to use for your model. Just refer to your booklet from Nifty City and you'll know which one you need to connect to the main harness. So this is the reverse camera harness. This would plug to your screen connector, and then you would use the correct RCA that has the signal from your factory wires into the RCA, and then you'd go ahead and connect that into CCDV from the Nifty City harness. And with the other connectors, if you have a connector like this behind your head unit that's sitting around, connect this. This is for other different type of screen connectors. And then you'd go ahead and connect the black connector as well to the Nifty City screen. So you'd connect these two to the screen. So that's ready up there. SIM card adapter. We won't be using that at the moment. USB cables for the screen or from the screen. Factory USB port retainer. So you'd find the blue LVDS connector behind the dashboard, connect it to this, and then you go ahead and connect that to the Nifty City Tesla-Style Screen through the USB ports I just showed you earlier. Microphone, you'd go ahead and find somewhere on the dash to use this microphone or connect this microphone. This is the microphone connector, so once you connect the mic, connect it to the Nifty City Tesla-Style Screen. This is for aftermarket subs and amps, aftermarket audio harness, two antennas to strengthen the signal between your phone and the Tesla-Style Screen. And then you've got the hazard and airbag connector. The hazard and airbag connector connects here to the bottom of the screen, just like that. And then you go ahead and find the hazard and airbag connectors at the back of your dashboard. I'm just going to connect all the other connectors. I've already put the microphone on the dashboard and fed the wire through. And then you connect this small connector to the bottom half of the screen. We have three main connectors that we need to connect with the factory connectors, power and speaker harness, and then you've got the radio antenna. We've got this large box here. Only use this if it says so in your booklet for your model, if you have a buzzing noise and you have a factory Bose system. Okay, let's go ahead and slowly start connecting all the connectors with each other whilst mounting the screen onto the dashboard. Let's go ahead and start doing that now. Okay, just booting up the Nifty City Tesla-Style Screen to go ahead and test everything, including the AC buttons, the temperature control, everything. Let's go ahead and try turning the AC off. That works, wonderful. Let's go ahead and put up the fan. That goes up. Go back to the main menu, click the Bluetooth app and pair it via the Bluetooth. It should come up and it's called GT6, and it'll ask you if you want to use Apple CarPlay. There we go, use CarPlay. Boom. CarPlay should appear on the screen. There we are. Okay, so Apple CarPlay is working, the steering wheel controls are working, audio is working, AC buttons are working. Let's go ahead and test the reverse camera. Working, wonderful. If you want to turn on the directional lines, you just go to Settings, System, Setting Guide, and then you'd go ahead and turn on Dynamic Guidelines, and that should appear when you're back into reverse. Let's go ahead and start mounting the screen onto the vehicle. Do not mount it unless you make sure everything's working. Let's go ahead and pack the wires neatly and fit it onto the dashboard. Okay, here we have the main menu with some certain apps and certain default widgets. Navigation, radio. Let's go ahead and test radio first and make sure it's all working. Then we have the auxiliary, Bluetooth music, camera. You can go ahead and go into this app if you want to see the reverse camera without needing to engage into reverse. Then you have the Apple CarPlay app, which is called Car Auto. You have File Browser if you wanted to connect USB drives to play music or movies, Netflix and SiriusXM, and many other apps through the Google Play Store. If you wanted to get consistent internet connection on this screen, you can go ahead and insert a SIM card into the adapter that we talked about earlier. I hope this video was helpful, guys. And if you want a screen like this for your Infiniti QX50 370 GT or any other vehicle, make, model, year, you can go ahead and go to www.niftycity.shop and you can get yourself a large screen or an OEM integration module through Nifty City. If this video was helpful, please like, subscribe, share, comment any questions in the video below. If you have any technical questions or general questions, please contact Nifty City through their website. And that's it for today, guys. Take care. We'll see you on the next video.